another video. Today we're going to be talking about our top 5 best college teams coming into the season and who we're looking forward to playing this year. Up first is Nick.
Alright, so for my top 5, I have Duke at number 1, Kentucky at number 2, Virginia at number 3, UNC at number 4, and Kansas at number 5. So I think Duke's number 1 just for the fact of like their freshman class this year. They have the top two players in the class, and they were a good team last year, I guess. So,
but how do you feel about their bench?
Their bench?
Feel about the bench situation because they only have like the freshmen. They're only gonna run like 7 deep.
I know.
Yeah, they're going 7 deep.
But I feel like if you go 7 deep, they're still gonna have probably like
that's actually
some of the top
I
players.
feel like in the regular season, like during like the ACC play, they might lose a few games just because that's a lot of like wear and tear. Like teams come ready every night in that, but for like the tournament, I think they'll be good. I also want to see like what Duke's gonna do defensively because last year they played a lot of zone, but I think that was mainly because they had Wendell Carter Jr. and Marvin Bagley, who like they were bigger bodies who, if they were playing like a really quick small team, they wouldn't be able to guard the perimeter as well.
They're very versatile.
But then if they
But
run
this year, yeah, they
can run like Zion on the 5.
yeah, they're gonna do like
then you play
If you put Zion on the
they
5,
got the
it's over.
they got the college death lineup. Like they're gonna have Trey Jones at point guard, who's an animal, triple double machine. Like he's maybe the next Westbrook coming. You got Cam Reddish at the 2, RJ Barrett at the 3, and then you got Javin DeLaurier or Joey Baker. Don't sleep on Joey Baker.
Starting.
DeLaurier, yeah. And then Zion at the 5. Like Zion, if you're looking at height, like he's probably a small forward, maybe a power forward, but the way he plays,
he's so strong.
center, yeah.
So 285 for a
So they might
like he might actually be the heaviest guy in the court.
they might struggle rebounding at first, but once
so many jump
yeah,
balls,
they should be good.
I don't see them going undefeated,
And then
but I see them winning.
a lot of games.
Definitely, yeah. I'd say
Okay.
winning top seed.
Definitely over 30 games.
Yeah.
And then you had Kentucky,
Yeah.
which I like Kentucky. Kentucky's bar none the deepest team this year.
That's what I was
But it's really going to come down to how Calipari wants to play. If they go like a heavy guard lineup, they could go quickly, Quade Green, Higgins.
Like
all
Higgins
three.
run though?
He can run the 2.
How tall is he? Like
He's
6'6",
not that tall.
6'5"?
No, 6'4".
Oh.
6'4". You got that, and then they brought in Reed Travis, which I think he's really good. He was averaging a double-double last year on Stanford. And they got P.J. Washington coming back, Nick Richards, good big guy, and E.J. Montgomery, who I think is good. And can't forget about Tyler Hero. Like Tyler Hero could be the next Devin Booker. Like he might come off the bench, but he will be able to score the ball at will.
Do they have any other bench point guards though? Like if you can
I
run
feel like they
Quade and Higgins.
They might run
as a
Higgins
1-2.
at the. I would maybe put Higgins off the bench. Quickly, I think he's a little better.
Yeah.
A little bit taller. And then at 3 you had Virginia, which Virginia. The thing is, they're such a good defensive team.
Well, I was thinking they barely lost anyone
They
this
didn't.
season, right?
They did not.
If
Really,
seven
they
out
lost,
of the top
lost
10
one.
players came back.
they only
that's
lost
really
Devin
good.
Hall, really.
Yeah. And they were the top. Like we don't really remember them being like the top seed because they lost to UMBC. Right?
UMBC,
yeah.
So, but they were like the best team last year, and they pretty
Yeah.
much just kept that team. They got more experience, so I think they're going to be
And
number 3.
Tony Bennett might be the best college coach right now.
Possibly.
Yeah, defensive minded, which it's hard for a coach at the college level to really tell their kids to
Enforce defense.
defense, and
Yeah.
he does a really good job at it.
But
It's not even like
Virginia's just pure.
But still, their
loss.
offense is just shaky.
it's a
But
little
they can get a ton
stagnant.
of offensive rebounds and stuff.
Yeah,
so
they
they'll be fine.
have Kyle Guy coming back for his junior season.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna improve.
Pretty good player.
They got AJ Jerome, who he's pretty good. They got DeAndre Hunter, who he got injured, so he wasn't able to play in the tournament. But with him coming back, he plays like the 4, long and athletic, which he can score the ball pretty much at will down low. So it's really gonna help them. And then UNC at 4. I don't have UNC on my list just because I don't think they're deep enough at first. And they're going to be playing in a loaded ACC conference.
I'm riding high on Nazir Little though.
I know, but dude, they have a lot of still good prospects.
Yeah, they
You
do.
can't deny it.
Yeah.
And if
Kobe White could be.
Then who do you have at 5?
But to share the ball.
Kansas. Okay.
But then you also got Kenny Williams still back.
Yeah.
Like I know they lost Joel Berry and Theo Winston,
But you can honestly have Nazir Little bring up the ball, honestly.
if you really,
You really
want.
could,
But
yeah.
Kobe White,
Kobe White,
he'll
yeah.
bring up the ball. And then you got Kenny Williams for spacing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good shot.
Cam Johnson is just gonna get better. Like I was actually really surprised with him last year as a freshman.
Yeah.
And as a sophomore, he's gonna take on a more. Like I don't want to say a
bigger
bigger.
And then
role,
Luke
but he's
May's
gonna be
experience 5.
Yes, Luke May.
Experience.
Luke May averaged like 20 points last season.
Yeah.
And now without Joel Berry, he might even have to take
I think
on
he
a
might
bigger
have to
role.
bring more than just scoring the ball this year. He's really going to have to be a leader in that locker room. Okay, my top 5, I have Duke at 1, Kentucky at 2, Virginia at 3. I have Kansas at 4. Kansas is,
Yeah.
they're the number 1 preseason team, but I think they're a little high. They have a lot of players coming in, and they don't really have a lot of like veterans.
Well, they got Derrick Lawson, I say.
Yeah, Dedrick Lawson.
Yeah, from
He's
Memphis.
he's gonna have a lot. He's gonna be
He's
really.
Yeah, he's gonna be good.
Because
And
he's
then,
like the first power forward that they've had in a
He
while.
can go well
They
with
actually,
as Buki
like,
down low.
yeah,
because
he might go
exactly.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be like.
And
a
then at 5, I got Villanova, because Villanova is always a great team. Jay Wright really coaches his team to victory a lot of times. Coming off the championship, they lost a lot of players, but they're gaining Javon Quinterly, who is
Good leader.
a very good leader, and he can control a game. Like when a team they start pressing, like he'll break the press pretty much easily. And he can shoot the ball well. He can jelly, or a jelly fan. They got Cole Swinder, who he's a center, and typically Villanova doesn't really play with like a really big guy, but he's gonna bring that to the table. And my honorable mentions, I had UNC. I got Nevada. Nevada doesn't really play in a loaded conference. Them and Gonzaga. They don't really play in loaded conferences, but
They did pretty good last year.
they did pretty well, and they're bringing back
Caleb.
Caleb Martin. I forget the other one.
Yeah, you know.
Martin
I
brothers.
Yeah.
And I got UCLA pretty high. They got a lot of players coming in. They're good. Okay.
So my top 5 are I have Kentucky at the 1,
Mhm.
2 is Duke, 3 Kansas because I think Kansas getting Quentin Grimes and Devin Dotson instead of because they lost Malik Newman, LeGerald Vick is still gonna be a good pickup for them.
And Devontae Graham.
Yeah, true. He was good. And then Villanova at the 4 because I think Javon Quinterly is gonna be a really good player the whole year, and I think he'll be
He's
able
proven
to.
himself in high
Yeah,
school.
he has. Yeah. And then at the 5 I have UNC. Even though I'm not a big fan of UNC, but they do have a lot of good players, and Nazir Little is gonna be a really good player.
So Roy Williams can make it work. That's the only thing.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna be talking about players who we're looking forward to seeing this year. Nick.
So, I'm riding high on Nazir Little. You guys aren't surprised when picking him.
Yeah, I'm
but-
not.
No, not
But
surprised.
I'm riding high on Nazir Little. Like, you just look at him in high school, like, I feel like, I don't want to say he could stop Zion, but I feel like he was the best competition
There
for
could-
small forward
yes,
for Zion.
True.
Definitely.
And especially with Zion going to Duke, I think it's just going to be, I don't want to say a rivalry, but it's definitely going to be nice to watch them go at it.
Who's Luke May gonna guard then?
We'll make good.
Delorier. Like he could
Delorier,
do that,
yeah.
but like Delorier is really athletic.
But he's not really a shooter. Not
Yeah,
really an
no,
offensive
no.
threat.
No, no. Luke May, he can turn on when he needs to.
Mhm.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
We'll see.
He's got a little jump shot. But I want to see Nazir Little. I think he could be really, his athleticism, explosiveness should make him exciting to watch, in my opinion.
Okay. So
It's just,
I got 3 players I really want to watch. So first up, I want to watch Mac McClung.
oh yeah.
Mac McClung, number 1 all time in scoring in the state of Virginia over AI, which that's very impressive. Going to Georgetown, and a lot of people are writing him off. He was the 234th ranked recruit in the class of 2018, but I think he should be top 25
That was
in
a
my
big
opinion.
mistake. Yeah.
He can jump out of the gym, but that's like all people think of him as. But he can really shoot the ball. He's not a terrible defender, even though he's kind of
He's a little,
undersized.
yeah.
And really good dribbler. So I think he's gonna be really exciting to watch. I think a lot of people don't really like him, or they just don't believe in him. But I think he's gonna be very good. The next one is Bol Bol. Bol Bol is 7'3", going to Oregon. Here we go,
Big
Oregon.
dude.
Absolutely massive, but he's very skinny, and I don't really know how his game's gonna really translate to the college level, in the sense that
It's a long season.
he shoots the ball well, but he's not a knockdown by any means.
But for his
Down
size,
low, I think he might struggle because there's gonna be a lot of like older and stronger guys than
His
him.
wingspan's like 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Whatever
gonna be
it
a
is,
defensive monster just because he can block everything.
Kinda like,
And then
I don't know.
the third player I'm really excited to watch is Carson Edwards of Purdue. Really good scorer. He's coming back for his senior year, and Purdue really doesn't have a lot of good players, but I think he can carry him to a really high seed in the tournament. So I'm excited to see what he can do for them.
One player I'm excited to see this college season is going to be Sharif O'Neal, because there's been a lot of question marks of if his game's going to transfer to the next level. But with Moses Brown and Jalen Hand's come back for a second season, I think he's really going to get the job done. But if he doesn't play well, then UCLA could be just like it was last year, and Jello, and it went downhill pretty fast.
Yeah, UCLA had a rough season, but I think they can recover. They have a lot of good players coming in.
I just want to see Jalen Hands do well. I
Oh, and they also have Chris Wilkes come back.
Chris Wells.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be a good player.
And Cody Riley.
They're pretty deep, honestly, as a team.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
And they got Jules Bernard.
Yeah, he's
Pretty
good.
good.
He's a good player. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace.